welcome back to my channel. It's Serena. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I put together my fall wreath for 2018. This is what it looks like right here. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys already know neutral is my thing. So if you guys are interested in how I put this together, then go ahead and keep watching. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Serena and I have a lifestyle channel here on YouTube, and I upload videos on all of the things: home decor, lifestyle, holiday decor, DIYs, fashion, hauls, product recommendations, you name it. So if you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure you click that subscribe button down below. And if you guys do want notifications every time I upload something new, make sure you hit that little bells icon. Without further ado, let's go ahead and I'll get into showing you guys how I put this together. Side note, please excuse my ratchet nails. I have not painted them and they are chipped to all hell. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what you're gonna need to put this together. It's super easy. So first, you're going to need one of these pressed particle board wreaths. Now this one is from Michaels. It came with some holes pre-drilled, but I went ahead with my power drill and I drilled a bunch more just so that I have plenty of spots to stick my picks through. I'll be using some pumpkins and I'll be using some hydrangeas, and I just want to be able to stick them through, and I want them nice and close together. I want a very full wreath. So I went ahead and I pre-drilled some extra holes just so that it'll look exactly how I want it to. Next, I have some plain hydrangea floral bushes. These are from Hobby Lobby. They had, I think, 50% off of floral and 40% off of fall floral. So these bunches were $15.99. I got 2 of them, but obviously I ended up getting them at either half off or 40% off each, which is a great deal. And then I'm also going to be using some pumpkins. They have plenty of pumpkins to choose from at Hobby Lobby, but I just went ahead and got some green ones and a little white one just because I like to keep it neutral. And I also ended up getting this little wreath because it had one of these dark orange pumpkins on it, and I really liked the colors of these fall foliage, like the leaves. There was plenty of leaves there, but all the other leaves at Hobby Lobby were very like bright orange and bright yellow and all that stuff, and so I wanted something a little bit more neutral. So this really had what I needed, and this was $12.99 plus, you know, there's little extra things in here like berries and stuff. So I liked the color scheme there, so I figured I would just pick that apart and kind of see what I wanted to use to add it into my wreath. And also this was 40 or 50% off as well, so it was a great deal. So aside from your fall foliage and your wreath mold, you're going to be needing some scissors. I'm gonna be using these to cut my floral if needed, and you're going to need a hot glue gun for anything that might not be able to go through here and you wanna keep it in place. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go through and I'm going to decapitate my flowers. I want them just flush on their own. I wanna just be able to stick the stems through here and bend them back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Now, if you've never worked with faux floral before, all you want to do is sever the plastic from the wire, and as soon as you cut through the plastic, you can twist the flower right off, just as long as you've got that plastic coating broken. It's really easy. Just like that. Okay, so once you have all of your flowers decapitated and they've got a little bit of stem sticking out, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start poking them through these pre-drilled holes. If you don't wanna get a wreath like this and drill holes, you can always use a grapevine wreath. They're super inexpensive. They're like $5 at Hobby Lobby, and you can do the same thing. You're just sticking them through the brambles of the grapevine wreath. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll insert a picture for you here in the frame so you can kind of get an idea for what I'm talking about. Those are really easy to work with as well, but they're just kind of messy, and I really have never worked with one of these little pressed board wreaths before, and they're just as cheap, and they lay really nice and flat. So I kind of figured that it would look nice if I just tried this out, and I have a drill, so I just knew that it would be a cinch for me to go in and drill, 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 and then just poke these through. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your wreath layout. I'm going to poke them in here, get a layout, and then figure out where I wanna place things. When I do want to set them in, what I'll do is I'll take my fingers or scissors and I'll just bend these back so that they lay flush and they're not gonna poke out. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going here, and then at some point I'm gonna stop in and I'm going to put the pumpkins in. I just want a full little side of pumpkins because I think that that's gonna look really cute. Okay, so as you can see, I'm bending my stems as I go. That way they're nice and secure in the wreath. I'm gonna put my pumpkin right in, and then I'm gonna flank it with these other pumpkins here. So I think what I'm gonna start doing is gluing some of these down. I think I like this big guy sticking right here. So I'm gonna glue the stem down because I like where he's at. With my hot glue gun, I'll glue him down. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. So as you can see, there's a little bit of empty space here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of my white pumpkins here, but I'm also going to start adding leaves from my little extra wreath here. I want to add some leaves in here and there because I don't want any of the particle board part of the wreath showing. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of fill it in there, and then I'll glue the pumpkin on top of that. That way the leaves just kind of poke out a little bit, and after I'm finished with laying down my pumpkins, I can go in towards the back end and glue more leaves in here as I go if I see any spots that are sparse or I just want to add a little bit of something extra. See how that looks? And then I'll just put my pumpkin on top of it. So I'm just gonna glue this little white pumpkin here right on top of where I put that leaf. And I think I'll go in and pull another leaf off of this wreath right here. And we'll do kind of the same thing. I'm gonna glue this one under the butt of this green pumpkin here, just to cover up any blank spaces. So I want to stagger white, green, white, green. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to glue that pumpkin on, and then I'm going to glue that pumpkin onto that pumpkin in the green one. So just so that it looks nice and even. I'm gonna add another leaf down here before I add my green pumpkin. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue my pumpkin down, this green guy. That's what it's looking like right now. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna continue adding the flowers in now, and then I'm going to decide if we're adding that additional white pumpkin. Plus, I still have plenty of little extras here in this guy. And whatever I don't use, I'll be using for another fall project somewhere around the house. Okay, so this is the general layout that we've got going on right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue down some of these stems, and then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this apart and put some leaves kind of throughout so that there's evenness. And then I'm also going to be putting some leaves predominantly like where the pumpkins are, where there's empty spaces, so that it doesn't look so choppy, so that it doesn't look like it's just pumpkins and then flowers. I wanna add some volume right here. Okay, so here is the final product. I ended up making a little bit of changes. So I ended up putting lots more of the leaves here. I ended up stuffing some hydrangeas right here to add a little bit more volume because I just felt like the leaves weren't enough. And I added an extra larger pumpkin because I felt like it needed to fill a little bit more of the circle since all the rest is just white, fluffy, creamy hydrangeas. And then I poked some little leaves here and there just subtly through. I really like the way it turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. I hope this video was helpful to give you guys inspiration for your fall wreath this year. All right guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed by clicking the subscribe button down below, and make sure to ding the bell if you want any notifications every time I upload something new. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye!